one at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. Take a look at the Bulls. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And right now for Buffalo, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Bridges in at the 4. And for Buffalo, Nelson is out there with Evans. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then it's Nene in at the center position. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Now here's Evans. What a tremendous game he played against Utah.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Outside Jordan. And it's Pippen in the corner. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Nice shot by Evans.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Bridges. He had 15 points last outing. Right the pass to Pippen. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Over Banchero. Nelson outside. And Buffalo, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the inside. Knocked away. Taken away by Nene. Here's Nelson with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Pippen. Buffalo shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Nelson. Both free throws good for Nelson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Bridges outside. Drummond with a screen on Banchero. Bridges passes to Drummond. Back to Bridges. Count it. Good. Bridges got 5 now.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Evans. 5 points in the game. Back to McGrady. Fires the 3. And Evans the basket on the assist by McGrady. Evans has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Buffalo. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. She's trailing here by 8. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. Pippen can't hit. Smith for three, and Buffalo another three.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Jordan outside. Drummond sets the screen for Jordan. Pass to Drummond to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And the Bulls making a change here. Struthers checked in. And it's Evans missing. Bulls trail by 12. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Takes a step back. Here's Pippen. And the rejection by Smith.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Buffalo.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition, and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Here's Jordan. Following that three-pointer by Buffalo. To the middle. It's tipped. And out of bounds as Buffalo gains possession. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Tari Eason's checked in for Chicago. Buffalo leading by 16. Evans, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Buffalo.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. switch here. Nene's checked in. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Bulls trail by 19. Pass to Strother. To the paint. Stolen by Nene. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Nelson's got 16 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. We have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And Buffalo has possession. Following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So for Buffalo, their last game, a win against the Jazz.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focus.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Driving inside, and the dunk by Eason.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Bulls foul. Andre Drummond. First personal foul. Second team foul.
For Buffalo, they've had two chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking two shots.
And that one falls for Evans. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Buffalo. Then for the Bulls, Bridges, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Wiggins comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Trent subbed in for Jordan. Well, Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wiggins, a screen on Smith. Here's Bridges, and the rejection by Smith. They get it back, and that one's good. Wiggins.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Buffalo. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The jump hook, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And it's Buffalo holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Buffalo's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Tari Eason. Also, Aaron Wiggins out there. Bridges out there with Gary Trent. And it's Strawther in at the point guard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Banchero's checked in for Buffalo. And Chicago also making a switch. Whitey's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Here's McGrady, and he dunks it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Outside, White. That one off the back iron and out. Buffalo leading by 22. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to McGrady. It's hauled in by Trent. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Now here's White. He has yet to score. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. McGrady dishes to Banchero. Buffalo moving it around. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Buzelis. McGrady's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Timeout.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And the Bulls making a change here. Pippin's checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but clearly this is an elite team.
And it's early. A lot of teams battle adversity in the first part of the season. It's just a matter of getting through it and not getting discouraged.
Now here's Nene. Nothing on the board. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
White with it. He's covered by Sasser. Outside, White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Buffalo.
Pass to Boston. He wants to get it to Nene and does. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's White. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bridges outside. Pippen outside. And then Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Nene. White with the double team. Here's Sasser. It's good from long range. Sasser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Nene. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Jordan's checked in for Chicago. For Buffalo, they've made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season. His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
And both free throws good for Pippen.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And the shot's good from Nene.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Nene. And there's another one for Buffalo.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Buffalo making their last shot. Pippen finds Bridges. And it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nene against Eason. Jordan. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by White. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight. Buffalo is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And the shot's good from Nene.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 4 points this quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Nene. 18 points for him.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Now here's Pippen. He's tightly guarded. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Bridges for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got 8 points.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Nene, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Inside, here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Assist
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Eason's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Both teams will make substitutions. Evans against Jordan. There's the double team with Pippen. McGrady kicks to Nelson. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Nelson's got 21 in the game. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Buffalo foul call. Evans. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
17 seconds left now here in the second.
That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And Evans with a stuff.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
He got it up. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And it's Buffalo with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, a slow start for this team. What has to change as you work your way back?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first quarter at all. Thank God we got to the free throw line some, which helped, but I think we could do a better job defensively. I thought we gave them too many baskets in around the rim, so we've got to do a better job shoring up the paint.
We'll see if the defense picks up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum line. And measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column, they're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.